Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Transport Fever. We're in our Airbus A320. We're going to hit play. We're coming into Toulouse. We're on Series 3, episode number 9, and I've cut a hole through the hill. Well, not a hole, but like a ditch, a trench, a valley, a canyon, and I've planted it with loads of trees. So this looks a lot more scenic now when coming into Toulouse, and we don't magically go through and crash into things. Looks loads better. Look at this. Reversing thrust. What we need is the little lights, don't we? To tell us that we're at the right altitude. That would be so cool. Yes, a few of you said you should make a tunnel through the hill. I like that idea, but I don't think it'd be very realistic. And we're going for looks, remember? There you go, we're there. Touchdown. Game over. That's all I wanted to show you today, so that's the end of the series. Alright, maybe not. Maybe I should do some more. Right, we're going to jump out of there, close that off, but yeah, I made a ditch. Wasn't hard. It's looking good. Toulouse is doing well. Right, I asked you the question as well of making a loop round to Madrid, like a proper loop, so it goes round and then back round and so forth. And most of you were like, yeah, we want the loop. And a couple of you was like, no, I don't want it. And then, who was it? I can't remember who it was. Going to have to check my notes. I can't even see it. Here you go. Robert Taylor said a loop. Instead of the loop to Madrid, you could run a Brest to Toulouse to Madrid, which I kind of like, but I kind of want the loop as well. I reckon I can do both and join them in. I reckon I'm that good. Or possibly, maybe not. Maybe I should do the loop and do a run down. We can compete. We're going to start up here anyway. We're going to move. We're going to start up here. I reckon, possibly, I need to find my bus route. There's my bus route. I'm thinking a station down here. This can be a terminal one. Actually, all the houses are down this end, aren't they? I think. Let's just check. Oh no, we've got to mix it all over the place. Okay. Wow, I think a terminal station anyway. I do. We're going for modern. Actually, we could do one of these. This would be better. Let's do one of these. This is more of an out of town. Like, how are we gonna? We'd make it magically turn around. That's what we'll do. Because I kind of like this. In fact, I'm going to do it that way. We're going to do one high-speed catenary. Oh yes. We're going to spin it around like so. I think this will work. In like that. As you do. We're going to add a road. Can I come off of there? Sometimes you can get it to come off straight. Sometimes I wish you could hold shift. If I could hold shift or control or something just to say I want that straight and then the game do it for me, that would be great. Because we're going for looks here. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll carry that along as you do, and then you join that on there like so. I'm going to delete that. We're going to carry on. Almost. That's better. Like so. Again, we're going to do the same down here. I'm going to come like so. And then we're going to go with this. Too much slope. There can't be too much slope. And then we're going to delete that bit. Yes. Now, yes, hang on. I've got to do this the other way, actually. I've got to make the track come out first, haven't I? Always go like so. And we'll go around that way. Shall we get it over the road first before we... I think we're going to have to. Yeah, I think we should. Before we come out to a double. Like that, yeah. I like that. So we're going to come... like so. I don't want to go a little bit further along with that. And then around like that, I suppose. Got to do some smoothing. You know what I'm like with my smoothing. I'm trying to sort of cut down a bit on the stream with them. So we haven't got as much. But I kind of want to make it look fairly reasonable. Right, we need our bus stop to change now. Oh, I don't want a hay. Hey, he's got a car. Why have you got a car? You're not allowed a car. Right, we are going to come round. What bus stops did we use, by the way? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's find one. There's one. So we use these bus stops. That's fine. We can do that. I've got a new bus stop, by the way. I found another one. Look at this one. Is this one? Yeah, look at this. Floating glass one. How cool is that? We're gonna do that somewhere. I don't know where, but I kind of like that. I grabbed that today. These are just normal ones, so we're gonna come down like so. Is that? Are we're stopping there. That's fine. We're stopped by the train station, and then we'll stop up there. So, Main Street, and we'll go there, there. There. It's going to go to Church Street. That's annoying. We're going to move that. Oh, can I put it there? Move that one. Oh, new road. Then there. That's better. And then we can take that out. Okay, so it's going around there now. And we're going to take this off, and we're going to go off down. And this can be a little bit of a windy one. I don't mind too much. We can go along the coastal route a little bit. And we're probably... I'm assuming that that's fairly level with that. I might even take that back out. Right, so that's going to be there. Across to there. And then back to there. Da-da-ba-ba. And we're going to keep on going straight. Shall we leave that bit in? I might leave that bit in, actually. Doesn't look too bad. Let's go out like that. And then we'll crop it back the centre bit. To there. Yeah, that goes. So if we take it to there, like so, we can then break it off and say it's going that way. We want to keep it at quick speed. Well, quick-ish. Oop, oop, oop. Click onto the end of the track, Slim. Kind of want to bring this over that way. And we're probably going to redo this road for a minute. As you do. Now what I'm going to do with the road, if it'll work, is kind of want a bit of road like that. Is that too high? Not really, because it's just clearing that. Now, what kind of bridge do we want? I do like this bridge. I don't know where I got it from, but obviously it's in my collections, and I do like that. I also like these, because they're like out-of-town ones with no pedestrian crossings. I'm thinking we'll go that one. I'm going to just tidy up the ends a little bit, because we won't have to come back here. And then I'll loop that back round, and we'll take that back to there. Like so. Yes. Now, we could run fairly parallel to this road. Hey, I love it when it messes up the bridges like that. I love it. It's great. There we go. Like so. Whoa! No, I want you to join on the end of there. There we go. Like so. Run down here. We'll get another little fast bit parallel to the road. I like that. In fact, I probably should have made that a motorway first, because that's a good stretch of road there. And then we want to come... Let's see if I can curve that round like so. We're probably going to have to redo that a little bit. We've got to get our depot going very soon as well, because like it's not, we're currently adding little depots here and there. That's not, I like that, but it's cutting into the terrain. Now it's messed up. We're just going to cut into the terrain a little bit. I'll smooth that out. I'll do all the smoothing afterwards. Oh yes. So that gets us from left Brest down to Toulouse, but it doesn't take us down in a loop. We need to come out from here to do that. So I'm thinking we'll go to there. Now I'm undecided whether or not to make it one route or two separate ones. I'm thinking two separate ones. I know the suggestion was to sort of come down to here and then go down, although we could do that. We could do that. We're going to have to break our connection on our road because we need a rapid left turn. To go over there. Like so. And again, we're going to bring in a bridge. It's too long, that bridge. I'd rather short bridges. What I'd like to do, I think, is go to about there. Right, go up to there. Maybe even one. One's not enough. It's got to be 2. Back to there. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Little tip for you. If you want to reduce a road back a little bit, but you don't want to take it all the way back, you can do that. And it'll take it back a little bit. Is this gonna work? I don't know. It is gonna work. That's made a smaller bridge, which I like, and I think we'll have our what's his name. I do have to tidy it up a bit, guys, because otherwise it's gonna look awful. It still looks awful, but it looks better than what it was. I'll add some trees or something. That'll be the thing. So if I grab my tree brush. I still haven't grabbed that other tree brush. Has anybody tried it? Is it any good? I know there is one. Let me know in the comments if it is any good. And I'll grab it and whack it on. I'm a little bit haphazard even with mods these days, because I used to be very wary of adding them during a series, and I was like, yeah, I've started a series. If it breaks the save, we're in trouble. Obviously with a thing, but it's the Steam Workshop ones are very reliable. When it was Train Fever, and you used to grab them off trainfever.net, then you used to have quite a lot of issues. And the likes of Euro Truck and things like that, again, lots of issues. Oh, guys, out today, Avon Colony. If you haven't got it, check out my YouTube series on them. I've got about 4 series on it. Hopefully, you might even be along to the live show today. But yes, it's now available effectively. I might I've cut that in wrong slightly. Never mind, we can come back around. So I kind of want to follow the terrain a bit here. So there will be tidying up off camera, and I'll show you it next turn, because we do need to get down and through here. So we are going to cut through in a tunnel-like fashion. Like that, maybe? I reckon over there, actually. I reckon we can go like that. Straight tunnel. I am going to go rounded tunnel as well. We're going to do the different tunnel. We're going to do it like so. Just because we can. That'll go nicely there. Oh, we're making inroads. Like so. Yeah, that's good. I'm tempted to bring it out, down and around though. Or it could go back for, yeah. I kind of want to do the loop. So we have a main station. Oh no, that's too many. That is too many. We're going to have to go with one of these. .320 high speed. Ooh, that's going to be tricky. Didn't realise the lay of the land there. Actually, we can go one. Do we want one? It's kind of tricky knowing which station I want here. I want to make it quite fancy, to be honest, but like, no, I don't want that one. We've got a lovely one coming up, I know. I want it to be a loop. I want it to come out and around. We need another city down here, really. Or something down here to warrant it going round. Let's major curve it there. I wish we kept the look of the double. I'm going to do a double like that. And then, haven't finished. I think we're going to... Ooh. Have I got... There is a sunken station. I haven't downloaded it again. A station without a platform? Different. Why would you have a station without a platform? I'm thinking of lowering it in the terrain here. Platform roofing. That's an interesting station. So it would come out and around. Oh, no, it will actually go in there. We could do it on the cliff side. I'm going to make that work somehow. I don't know how. But I am going to make it work. We can get it coming straight to the station. It'll look good. We're going to have to probably raise that a little bit. That's not bad, but the clipping is there, which is going away from it. And I don't want to go away from it, really. Right, let's I want to raise all this up. And then smooth it off a little bit. You'll probably guess why. Ooh, that's not bad. That will do. Because I want a fort up there. I think the fort will look good. If we can get it to work. It's bigger than what I thought it was. Ooh, having said that, we may have to temporarily no, don't go rebuilding the road straight back in. I kind of want to get the fort in there first. Make it, I kind of want it at an angle. I know that's going to be probably trickier. Right, hang on. It's going to look good. It's going to go up, but ooh, it's a bit up. It was a little bit up. I don't want it up. I think it's because that bit's up. There. Actually, if I go like so, we should be able to hook that on there. So that is at the right level. Oh my lord, what's that doing? What kind of junction is that? Don't know, but we're going to make it look better, because we're going to make it look like that. And we're going to have to do a little bit of smoothing from time to time. And we're going to lower all of that around there, because it will look fantastic. Possibly. You might disagree. And then somehow kind of probably going to have to go wind this around. Like so. And then up like that. And then we'll bring that across like that. We're going to have to do smoothing. I've got no choice. There is little in the way of choice for that. Right, let's try and get this looking kind of right. Like so. Now that looks good. It will build houses around there. Hopefully, maybe. We'll be able to plant some trees, which will make it look even better. Like so. A few you in there as well. Why not? And while we're waiting for it to sort of grow, they might be a bit big trees. No, I like that. That looks good. Right, we're going with that. Now we've just got to link all that in somehow. I have no idea how, but we're going to do it. And I think we might have two routes. I think we might have one coming down to here, because it'd make this station busier, and then one down and around, a loop around. How will that work? It kind of won't. Right, okay. We could... I don't know if I want to come up here, but I think we're going to have to. Go super fast along the side here. And then round. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. Even if we come back, that's going to be a hefty old... Ooh. No, we're way out. Look, how far are we out? That's ridiculous. So even if we go up, we're going to be cutting in terribly. Right, okay. That isn't going to work then. So if we can't go... Can we go? We can. It's going to slow down a bit there. Not a lot I can do about that. Is that joined yet? Yeah, nothing I can really do about that. I don't like track collision. We don't do track collisions. Like so. You can guarantee I've missed a bit in there though. Probably. Then we've got to get that to go up there. So we're gonna do a little bit of road cropping. And then will it go up and around? It will. We get a bit of a tunnel. Or we cut a slice through the mountain. I think a slice through the mountain. I think we've had enough tunnel. Like so. Oh my lord, it goes to the side. I didn't realise that. It goes like that. Okay. Right. We can go back that way though. Look at that. I like that. We can do one of our fast bridges like so. That one or that one? That one. Tunnel. And around. Yeah, now I know what you're going to say. You're going to all go, but Slim, hang on a minute, Slim, hold on a minute. You're up too high again now, but that doesn't matter. We're going back a different way. No, to there. That's it. Right, let me just tidy up a little bit. We need to lower that all the way down, to be honest. It looks better. I'll do the majority off cam, as I said, but you got to kind of expect a little bit. Am I going to get a train along here today, though? This is a long route. We haven't finished it yet. We've got to go all the way back yet. So you'll get to see, actually, I'm thinking we've got a... I can't remember where it is. It's not in here. I know it's not in here. It's in here somewhere. Not that one. We could possibly do that one, although I don't think we're going to get the length of it. No. Or... wait, there's another one somewhere. Oh no, it's a road bridge. We could join these. Yeah, we could join these across. That would look cool. Gonna get the right height though for the road. So let's bring that down. I think it needs to be over there more. I think that's too high. I kind of want it to go a similar way to that. Right, so that's actually not high enough because it goes into the... oh, there we go, we can do it there. Because I'm thinking, can we join these together? Will they join together? Will they not join together? They must join together. I can join them together. Kind of. Alright, let's go 50 and put them back further. So like that, like so, and then it won't go, it won't join, but we can probably drop it. Will it not drop? Oh, we might be able to get it in there. Wait, I've lost where we're going. Right, okay. There. that straight? That's straight. Okay, it might not follow the road. But that's fine. I can live with that. Like so. This is a big old route, so it's kind of a bit, it drops down. I don't like them when they drop down like that. It means the bridge isn't high enough, which is really going to irritate me. So that was a 50. Let's do a 60 then. And go there. I can join a couple of them together. It's better. That's better. That's nice. Nice and straight. It's looking good. This is going to be super high now, isn't it? How am I going to get back down? I knew you were going to ask me that question, and it's going to have to be answered next episode because, like, we've run out of time. Oh, yes. That looks good up there, though. You can imagine coming out the tunnel and you're seeing a train up there. It'll look cool. How am I going to get down there? I didn't think of that, did I? It's like we're in the air. We may have to go that way. And then loop down and around somehow. And then over a little bridge there. It's going to be tricksy. Would it be cool, though, if I can get it over that way, to bring it off here? Like that. That would kind of be cool. We'd do a double slip switch in there as well. Because why not? I'm thinking if we can get that to go up the hill somehow, meander up there, that would be a good like finishing. We're going to carry on, I think, just for a bit. Because I think we've got to. It's got to go that way. It's got to curve at the last minute. Yeah, I like that. And then we're going to try and meander it down the side of here. He says. Oh my lord, that's where the planes go. That could be awkward. That could be very awkward. Will that clear? Did anybody see where that plane went? Will that clear the... That would be cool as long as the plane clears. Should I make you wait till Thursday? Because, like, we've done 45 minutes. It's so tempting to make you guys wait to see if I put that in. I think I'm going to put it in anyway. Just because we get... Wow, we've still got to come down a long way, though. Oh, we could do a loop-loop. We could lower the terrain down here. Ah, this is going to look cool. I think this is going to look. This is going to be one of the best ones ever. We're going to carry on a little bit because we're going to lower this down. Unable to align. Where can we align terrain to though? There. We'll go to there then. You're going to have to trust me on this. Oh, we're running out of time. I'm going to have to tidy up next episode, I think. If that will still keep on coming down. Can we like get that to come up and then alright, no. We're probably gonna have to dig some terrain out here as well. Going up here. Oh, we're doing some terraforming. Are we doing some terraforming? I shall tidy this up afterwards. We're getting broke on this series. Imagine if we had money turned on. Let's see if we can keep it above 100. And then what I want to... Wow, too much curvature. Wow, you are coming around now. I don't care whether you say too much curvature or not. I want as little a tunnel as possible here. If that's even like the way to describe it. Hopefully. I've got to make that better, to be honest. I don't like... That can be a lot better. Right. You've got the idea of it anyway, I think. I think you've got the idea of what I'm going to do. I shall finish that off on the next episode because we're like 48 minutes now. I don't want to carry on too far. So that's going to be it for today. I'll make that loop like really super nice. But it's like what I'll do now is I'll do some smoothing off camera around the place, but not here. And then we'll finish this loop off, and we're going to get a depot working, guys. Right. That's it for today then, guys. So if you've liked this episode, hit the like button now. Feel free to put any comments you like down below, tips, ideas, or any questions that you have, throw them down below and I will answer them as soon as I can. I will put the usual links to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon all in the description of the video. I've got to see if this plane makes it. I gotta see if this plane makes it. This is the test. I'll put the usual links in the description down below, but most importantly, don't crash your planes into trains. That is going to look epic with a train under there. That clears it nicely as well. Wow. Whoa. If I'd been a little bit higher there, that would have made the screenshot of the century with a train going around there. Right, that's it for today. So until next time, it's goodbye from me for now. Bye-bye.